Next question. What are your thoughts on the robbers that robbed a home for a PS1 using sticks? Wait, what? Hold on. What are your thoughts on the robbers that robbed a home for a PS1 and used sticks to do it? Yes, this did happen. Wow. Holy fuck. Well, my question is, where was the PS1 located? My second question is, was there anyone around it? And my third question is, I don't know what else to say. I mean, what? They're gonna get toothpicks to take away a PS2 now? Like, not even. Probably a Nintendo 64. They're gonna use their toenails to get an Super Nintendo. Super Nintendo Entertainment Console. I'm sorry, I can't even talk right now because this sounds so ridiculous. How did this happen? I would look for the article right now, but I gotta go, so I gotta do this as quickly as I can. I'll look at it later. This is no. I don't believe you. No, I don't believe you. Using a stick? Are you fucking kidding me? And robbed a home, by the way. Robbed a home using a stick. So I'm assuming this random guy went to a home, and I'm guessing whoever owns this home, they were there because you told me that they used the stick to do it. So I'm guessing they were holding the... You know how one of those robbers, they try to rob you by using a gun? I'm guessing they try to rob a PS1 by using a stick. That's what I'm imagining right here. Okay, whatever. I'll worry about that later. Next question. Do you think there should be another DC animated show on Cartoon Network? Yes, because DC only has Teen Titans Go that represents DC. And if you think about it, Teen Titans Go is not a good show to represent DC Comics. It really isn't. In fact, I would rather have Ultimate Spider-Man represent the Marvel Comics than Teen Titans Go represent DC Comics. That's how bad I think this show is. Or at least, in my opinion. If you like it, by all means. But just to me, no. Not that I'm saying I want it to be taken away. I would rather them put up more than just to take down and then start off from scratch. Like, just create a new show out of their ass and just test and see if this is going to be well. No, just bring in more shows. I think it's time for us to see more DC, shows centered around certain individuals. Like, remember when Static Shock, Batman the Animated Series, Superman the Animated Series, Justice League, I'm not sure if it was the regular one or the Unlimited, but 4 of these shows ran almost at the same time. I wouldn't say at the same time, like they all came on at 11, no, but they came at a consistent year. Like, they all were new and they were relevant during the years. We had 4 shows that represented DC, and now we used to have 3. Now they took away 2, which is Green Lantern, the Animated Series, and, forgot the name, Young Justice. Wow, can't believe I forgot about it. But yeah, they took them down. All we have is Teen Titans Go to represent DC Comics. I don't know what else to say. We need more. If not, then you might as well take down Teen Titans Go and just not have any more TV shows anymore. Then again, if you think about it, they still got the live actions, so that's one thing to consider. And that thing is apparently doing well. Arrow is doing well. The Flash is doing well. Is there any more? We're going to have a Supergirl TV show. We're going to have a Teen Titans TV show, which is going to be on TNT. There's not that much information about it, but it is what it is. But yes, to answer your question fully, we do need another DC animated show, and we need it now. We really do. Because Teen Titans Go is pretty much dominating Cartoon Network right now. In fact, what I mean by that is, look at when Teen Titans Go is on air. It pretty much takes up like 3-hour spaces, and that's a lot of space. In fact, I would probably argue with Cartoon Network right now with regular show, because regular show, they're airing new episodes in the morning, and if you guys remember what happened to Young Justice, that show got canceled because they were airing it at such an early time that almost nobody saw it because it was early. mostly. And other people might say, oh, it's because of the toys and blah, blah, blah. But no, I feel like it's because of that. They put it in the morning. Now, a lot of people, woke up early to watch it. So, yeah, there it is what it is. Next question. What would you do if someone agreed you to make a DC animated show? I think I already answered this question. Let me check back. No, I did not. Wow. Okay. So, if somebody offered me to make a DC animated show, I would go with the following. Make a Justice League International. Or, I would like to have a Blue Beetle show. I mean, personally, I would love to have that. I would love to have another Teen Titans show, but except, I hate to say it, but make it about the New 52 Teen Titans. And hear me out. The reason I would want to have that is because at least they're relevant. Teen Titans Go is not that relevant. It's built upon nostalgia and also parroting it. Because, again, the show is a parody of the old show. It's not relevant. It's just characters that we know from an old show. There's nothing new. There's nothing it brings to this table instead of making fun of the old show. So I would want to have an animated show about the Teen Titans that's relevant, at least. But that's just in my opinion. But if we have that, I would also like to have a separate animated show about Superboy. Because I like Superboy, that's all I'm going to say. If not, then, a Wonder Woman TV show. And by TV, I mean animated. I think she might do well. Just give her a good writer. That's it. Oh, also a good animator, of course, but give her a good writer, and I'm pretty sure she's going to do decent. Heck, if not better. Who knows? That's all I can think about. There's so much stuff that might go in my mind right now that could be a potential animated show. I mean, we got Shazam. I mean, the old Shazam, not the asshole Shazam that we got in New 52. There's also Batwoman, Batgirl, Gotham Academy, which I really like. And I think that's about it. I got nothing else to ask. Yeah, I got no more animated show ideas. This is something I should have been prepared for, because when I saw it, I wanted to make a list, but I forgot about it. But anyway, that's all I got. I'm pretty sure I have more ideas, I just don't have it right now. Next question. Do you think it's time for Family Guy to end? Yes, I think it's time for that to end. I think it's time for The Simpsons to end. And one more other show, and I can't remember the name. It's not American Dad, if that's what you're thinking. No, definitely not. There's also another show. I think it should end. And a lot of people are going to disagree with me on this one. It's on Comedy Central. What the hell is his name? South Park. There we go. I do believe it should end because it's been airing way too much. But it still remained good. That's probably one of the most surprising things about the show. It ran for so long, yet it's still good. But to answer your question more correctly or more directly, yes, I do think Family Guy should end. My reason? Because it's been airing too long, and at this point, they ran out of ideas, and their jokes are becoming stale. Remember when the old Family Guy used to also teach you about, life and stuff? Stuff that has meaning, have depth. They don't have that anymore. Same thing with The Simpsons. Now they're just running on old gags. That, or they're just creating ones that don't really hold up that much. So there's that to consider. That's all I gotta say about Family Guy. I think it should end. I really do. And the death of Brian pretty much kind of proves it. It should end. Because especially the way how they treat it, it's a gimmick. It's going to run on gimmicks. In fact, I remember this one Simpsons couch intro. I forgot who animated this. It's all black and white, and it looks weird the way you approach it, but it was a good intro to show how the show is going to end up if it keeps going. Basically, it describes The Simpsons as a show that only is showcasing catchphrases because it got nothing else more to do. It's been running for so long, it's been doing too much stuff that at this point they ran out of ideas. All they gotta say is just catchphrases. That's it. In fact, the catchphrases define the characters at this point. So, yeah. I've said too much about this question. Moving on. Do you think Black Ops 3 will be terrible? Yes and no. I've talked about, I'm not sure if I did on this channel, but I did talk about the curse of 3 to a lot of my friends, and that's, how do I describe it? You know when a series has been doing so well, and then comes the third installment of the series, and then it bombs. But I mean, it bombs. Either that, or it doesn't live up to the expectation that we have established for ourselves after we have witnessed the second installment of any series. It could be a TV show, a movie, a game even, or even a book. Once the third installment of any series comes in, chances are it's not going to be good. That, or it's going to bomb. Biggest examples that I can think of right now, and this is just from personal experience, Mass Effect 3 and Batman Arkham Knight. Now, Mass Effect 3 pretty much bombed because of the ending. A lot of people know that. But then there's also a lot of plot holes that people are forgetting because of the ending, which is, in a way, it's kind of understandable, but not really, because these plot holes are pretty effective, and they're pretty big. That's why I didn't like Mass Effect 3. As for Arkham Knight, it was just disappointing. The Batmobile pretty much made me want to, like, jump off a bridge. It really does, because I hate the Batmobile. And there's other stuff that I don't like, but I'm going to mention it in the walkthrough, so don't worry. So yeah, I do believe it's going to suck. However, I don't know how bad it's going to suck. In fact, I don't even think it's going to suck. I think it's just going to be disappointing to me. It's just not going to live up to its expectation. On top of that, the plot to the story of Black Ops 3 is just another variation of the Deus Ex storyline. You know, the Deus Ex franchise, the Human Revolution, and all that other stuff. Yeah, it's just another variation of that story. It's no different, really. So, I don't know what to say. Story-wise, it's pretty much the same. Gameplay-wise, it's probably going to improve. Like every new installment of anything, of course it's going to improve. Maybe slightly, maybe a lot. Who knows? But, yep, that's all I got to say to Black Ops 3. As for the zombies, I forgot to mention that. I don't know. I really don't know. Have you seen the zombies trailer? Not the giant trailer, but the one that takes place in 1940 or 1950. I don't know what year it is. That one looks ridiculous. I mean, it looked really good, like, from the beginning and towards the middle. But right when they introduced some guy with a riot shield and then he started flying with that thing, and then this squid alien-looking thing came out of nowhere, that's when I'm like, okay, yep, you lost me. You really lost me. That's all I gotta say. Maybe the alien has something to do with the zombie storyline. Maybe it's going to be good. Who knows? But honestly, I think Black Ops 3 is going to be disappointing. Especially zombies. Because Part 2 was impeccably disappointing. It really was. And guess what? That was the third game that had zombies in it. Because the first one was World at War. Kind of proves the curse of 3, doesn't it? Or at least for me. I'm not sure for you guys. But for me, it's really out there. Next question. Will you what? Will you COD Advanced Warfare playthrough? Oh wait, you're talking about will I make a Advanced Warfare playthrough? No. In fact, I have it right now. I mean, it's up there on my shelf, but I have no interest in Advanced Warfare. I really don't. I played the multiplayer. Meh. The zombies, meh. The campaign, I didn't even look at it because I was not interested in it at all. So, yeah, it's a no Advanced Warfare playthrough. I mean, unless there's a high demand, of course, then I'll do it because I played Advanced Warfare. The feel to it is good. I haven't tested out the story, though. I don't know what's it about, except for maybe something about a private military organization taking over the United States. or declaring war on the United States. I really don't know how that works, but yeah, that's what I heard the premise is about. I could try it out right now and see how it is, or at least after this Q&A, but right now I have no plans on a playthrough of Advanced Warfare, nor of Black Ops 3. Maybe to zombies, who knows? We'll just have to see. Next question, will you make a Patreon so we can send you money? Okay, so I actually wanted to make a video talking about Patreon and why I won't do it. So to answer your question, no, I won't do it. Here's why. People who do Patreon, you got to keep in mind that in order for you to do Patreon, you got to be aware and you got to really know that there are people who are going to send you money every month, because Patreon is kind of a monthly service. You guys give me money, right? And I give you rewards for giving you money. I'm not sure if that's how it works. No, it's... Think of it like this. I have a YouTube channel, right? If you wanted to see my videos early, I can allow you access to watching my videos early than anyone else. That, or I might do special stuff like I might invite you to Skype or something and we'll just talk and I'll make a video about it and showcase it on my channel. Or, you know, just rewards for you guys supporting me and the channel. That's the way how I consider Patreon. But the thing is, I am not entirely sure that you guys are going to send me money, so I can't do Patreon. On top of that, I don't feel like doing Patreon for two reasons. One, I'm not that dedicated enough to do Patreon. Heck, I'm not even that dedicated to do YouTube. Have you seen me upload consistently? I mean, once I start doing that, then maybe I'll consider Patreon, but right now, I'm in no position to do that. I'm really not. And if you truly want to send me money, then by all means, just actually no, don't send me money, because somebody sent me a game to do a walkthrough, and I want to send it back once I'm done. I want to buy my stuff. I don't want people to give me stuff that I want to buy. I appreciate it, as stupid and as harsh as this sounds. I don't want people to send me stuff that I want to buy myself. It's I don't know. I really don't know. But no, I don't want to do a Patreon because I don't know if you guys are going to send me money, nor am I dedicated enough to handle Patreon and YouTube. Heck, every single time I try to attempt to do or try to, I don't know, handle a social media site like Twitter or Tumblr or any of that other stuff, I just quit the next 2 or 3 days. Like, I use Twitter for like a day or two, and then that's it, because I don't feel like using Twitter. So how do you think Patreon is going to be if I don't handle it? I mean, there's also rewards that I got to think about. There's also this and that, and I don't know. But if, like I said before about the playthrough and about the face reveal, if there's a high demand, then I'll do it. But if not, then I'm not even going to think about it, because right now I don't feel like doing it. So, yeah. Hope I answered your questions. Next is, what do you think about eating bull testicles and bull tongue? Well, the tongue, yeah, maybe. As for the testicles, I'm not into that. I'm into meatballs, so, yeah, there's that to consider. So, yep. Next question. What are your thoughts on Talos, Superman / Lois, and Titans Hunt? So, all three of these, I'm pretty sure, are spin-offs of Convergence. What are my thoughts on that? Talos doesn't really deserve to have his own book because he's not even that interesting of a character. Then again, the only thing interesting about him is his backstory, in my honest opinion. But, hoorah, whoever wanted Talos, congrats, I guess. Superman and Lois, I mean, right now I'm currently reading what's going on with Superman in Action Comics, and also Superman and Wonder Woman, the comic book series. So I prefer that one right now than Superman and Lois. I don't know what to say about it other than I'm glad that they made a book specifically talking about Superman and Lois and their marriage, which is kind of similar to Spider-Man Renew Your Vows. But then again, this is not the Superman that I know, so, and by I know I mean the current Superman that I'm following. So I don't know what else to say about it. I really don't. I mean, back then I would probably be so excited, but right now, eh. As for Titans Hunt, I haven't heard much about it, and given from what the name is telling me, I'm gonna have to suggest that this has something to do with hunting down the Titans. If not, and I'm completely wrong, which I hope I am, then it's probably gonna be about the old school Titans, because I do remember that the old school Titans had a title for one of their volumes called Titans Hunt. And I guess it's a reference for that. I really don't know. I'm just spewing out nonsense. But I do think that this is going to be about the old Titans. And if that's the case, then okay. Whatever. Got no thoughts on that.